Okay guys, so in today's video I'll show you how to increase your earnings on current music significantly guys, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and yes, let's get right into it. So just wanted to start this off by saying thank you guys so very much, all 1,319 of you guys. You guys are awesome. And if you haven't already subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe right now so you guys don't miss out on any brand new content. And yes, let's get on with today's video. So right now you guys are probably looking at something like this. Now I'm going to show you how to actually turn this into this using an auto clicker that will do it automatically for you, so make sure you stay tuned all the way for that. But before we get into that, just wanted to throw a few tips out there for all of you guys using current music right now. So the first thing you guys might notice is if you're running a bunch of current music or even AA music, then you guys might want to actually try this out for yourselves. Basically guys, it can get annoying when it has 10 phones running a bunch of different radio stations. So what I like to do is actually old earbuds that actually don't work. This one's kind of basically broken. One side is not working, one side does, so we're pretty much done with this thing. It's useless. And as well guys, you can see the end of it is bent, but that should be no problem. What we're going to do is actually cut this off right now, and it's very simple guys. All you have to do, grab a pair of scissors and snip away until actually right now this is pretty hard to do with one hand, but I'm sure you guys can do it much more easily than I. And there we go guys, we have this little thing cut off. This thing can go in the trash. But what this will do is, you guys can see, you guys can actually hear that music right there. So what we're gonna do is actually just plug it in into the end of this phone, and there we go guys. You can see this thing is now in and there is no sound coming out of it at all. So cool little trick if any of you guys are running this in your room or somewhere where you're like, oh, I hate the noise. If you guys have any old earbuds that don't actually work, or you really could care less about, then go ahead, just snip off the end and stick it into the headphone jack area. So guys, just a little theory, what we're gonna do is actually increase our earnings rate. So you guys can see right here we have 0.6 points per minute. However guys, you guys can see on this phone we have a earnings rate of 2.3 points per minute. Now the only different thing that I've actually done on these two phones, so I'm assuming it's actually this, is basically guys the charge and earn feature. So what I'd suggest guys is basically run current music with the auto clicker, which we will get into how to actually do in a minute. But basically guys, this is how you're going to actually boost your income / earnings on current music. So what you're going to do is basically guys just run music as you usually would, and then you guys are going to go after 3 days, turn off the phone like so. You don't turn it off fully. What you're going to do is actually just put it to sleep and turn it back on. Make sure it's actually charging, and I'm assuming all your phones are usually charging, and a screen should come up like this. Now it says get paid to charge, and you guys can see at the bottom this right here is actually earning us points up to 112 points. And from here what I do is actually just leave it charging for about a day or one night, and you guys can decide however you guys want to go. As you guys can see, the points are already starting to actually increase, and yes, we can actually claim that and add it to our current music account. So after running this for a night, make sure you guys actually have it plugged in. You don't need to do anything, just leave it on this screen and go to sleep. Come back the next morning, and once you actually do, this should be filled up a little bit more hopefully, and you guys can go ahead and actually claim your points just by clicking that claim points bar, and you guys can see we've earned 0 points so far because we haven't left it for long enough. But then that technically after a few days should actually boost your rate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is what I think actually can help boost your rate, other than taking surveys and other boring tasks like that. And also guys, just a quick pointer, you guys should also do the daily check-in just as so. Just click start and run a song. That way you guys will actually start getting that little bonus right there. Now guys, we're getting into the part where you actually clicked on this video for. Basically, how do we actually automate this thing? Alright guys, so I'm about to show you exactly how you can actually automate this. Now what you're going to do is actually hit the link in the description and download this auto clicker. Now once you actually download the app, just open it up as so, and right here you guys will actually select multi-target mode. Enable that and click new configuration. You guys should see a little taskbar pop up on the side, and what we're going to do is go back over to current music. Now I know current music has updated their app since the last time I made a video on this topic, so guys, we're going to actually have it differently set up this time, because the previous method, if you watch my previous video, will no longer work as intended. So what you guys are going to do is basically follow the steps, make sure you don't miss any steps, so don't skip this part of the video, it's very important, and just follow along. Pause the video if you need, and basically guys, here we go. So starting off, what we're going to do is actually just hit the plus button. That should bring up a little circle like so. Drag that to the very top of the screen where the red bar is. Tap on the circle and change this to seconds. Click OK and press the play button. Press play and then pause it right away once you actually see a screen like this. From here, you guys are going to go ahead and press the plus button once again. Drag that to the bottom of the screen where it says check-in and press it. Click seconds, click OK, and then you guys can go ahead and go back over to the first button, change this to 2 seconds, and there we go. Press play once again and watch as it clicks. Now as soon as you see the screen, pause it. Now it should load up an ad, and what you guys are going to do is actually hit the little plus button once again, drag it to the top of the screen as shown. Next up, you guys are going to go ahead and actually press on the 3 once the ad is complete and change this to seconds. Once again, go over to the second circle, select that and change this to 35 seconds. Click OK and then press play. Now after you let it run and it should exit out of the ad, what you guys are going to do is actually hit the plus button once again once it is paused, and you guys are going to go ahead and drag the 4th button to the bottom corner. Make sure it doesn't overlap the 2. Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter, just put it off to the side though, just in case. And from there, what we're going to do is actually select the 4, change this one here, the 4th circle should be in minutes, and change this to 25. Click OK and then press play. Now once you guys got that going, you guys can see it should earn by itself now. However, do not click off this video just yet. This is a very important part unless you guys are trying to come back every single time your phone crashes. So what you're going to do is actually save this as a preset. This will save you a lot of time, so it's very simple guys. So all you have to do is go over to the taskbar, once again press on the gear button and rename this as whatever you actually want to rename it as, but I'll leave it as current. Click save, and to make sure, what you're going to do is actually save it twice. That way you know for a fact that it's actually presetted and saved. So now that you guys got that going, what you're going to do is actually wait until it's actually red again at the top where it says music is off or earnings are off, and you have to watch an ad. Once that happens, you go ahead and click that play button and leave it charging. There we go. And it's very simple guys. If you enjoy these tutorials, make sure you go ahead and leave a subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any brand new videos that will give you guys an opportunity to earn even more with either phone farming or anything online. Now if you guys do enjoy making money online, hit the video on screen right now. It'll bring you guys over to another useful video, so I'll see you over there. Until then, thanks so very much for watching. Love you all. Peace out for now.